So in late 2022, nations around the world came together to make a really ambitious commitment, and that was to protect 30% of our lands, freshwaters and oceans by 2030, and to do so in a way that represents all the different ecosystems of the world, but also to ensure it's equitably governed, well-connected and sustainably managed.
This is a really exciting project because the 4 lakes here are very unique. We're up on top of the Great Dividing Range. They are beautiful and full of water at the moment.
Our freshwater ecosystems globally are some of the most underrepresented in our protected area state across the world. But they're really, really critically important. They're sources of drinking water for people. They contain an amazing range of unique ecosystems. Here at the lakes is a great example where freshwater ecosystems have been prioritised.
2015, we first got introduced to the original landholder. He didn't want to sell it because the property had been in his family for generations, and he hadn't logged it, pulled it, and he'd stocked it lightly. So from that point of view, it was great. But the next step was when we looked at our biodiversity analysis, it just popped.
The 4 unique lakes that we have, including Louisa Lake here, are classified as wetlands of high ecological significance. So these lakes are fresh when full of water, but become hypersaline as they dry out, and they provide really important seasonal habitat for large numbers of wetland birds. And recent biodiversity surveys have recorded a brand new species endemic to the lakes of giant burrowing cockroach.
But because it's the headwaters of the South Gregory River, which flows into the Great Barrier Reef. On the western side of the range, we flow into the Flinders River that flows into the Gulf. So you're talking massive water systems. It looks like we're standing on a floodplain, but actually we're at nearly 1,000 metres high on top of the Great Dividing Range.
The acquisition of the lakes added more than 45,000 hectares of real significant conservation value to the Queensland Protected Area Estate.
So here at the lakes, it was a really unique partnership between the Nature Conservancy, the Wyss Foundation, Hayley Mellin's Art and to Acres, Rewild and the Queensland Parks and Wildlife Service to secure the adequate funding to buy this really outstanding property. And we know this model works, and we've seen this work across Australia. And we've seen this example at the lakes inspire other philanthropists and other governments to commit money together to achieve the 30 by 30 outcomes we all want to see.